What you are about to see is real. All video and audio was captured in an actual paranormal investigation. Nothing has been manufactured or staged.
On this episode of Local Haunts, the team investigates the rock and roll boutique at the beach, 33 Star. Although the store is new, the building itself has a long history. It's been a grocery store, a furniture store, and now it's 33 Star, where unexplained occurrences happen on a daily basis. What goes bump in the night in this trendy fashion store? Find out as we explore Local Haunts.
Hello and welcome to Local Haunts. I'm your host, Steve Christian. Joining me on this investigation of 33 Star is my sister, Amy Gaston, spiritual medium Pamela Theresa, Roger Finger, and on camera, Bernardo Santana. And the investigation starts right now. One of the biggest claims of activity in 33 Star is that they mysteriously find dimes. A claim that also holds true to a location we previously investigated directly next door, Ginger's Place. And there's a dressing room where customers are often touched as they try on outfits. This is Pamela, it's Amy, it's Roger, Santana with the camera. Can you please tell me your name? In my hand I have a camera too. I'm going to take some pictures over here of these t-shirts, and I'd like for you to stand between Pamela and Amy and show yourself for my camera. To capture spirit or the movement of spirit on camera, you simply take a lot of pictures in one location. That way if something appears, you know it's not lens flare or light reflecting off an object in the picture. And on cue, something appears in front of Pamela on her shirt. Is it to your right or your left, Pamela?
Right.
Okay. These are the pictures I was taking at the time. You can see a lot of movement of spirit. Notice this misty blob that formed in the lower left of this picture. And then a second later, it's gone. And then this shaft of light appears. And then this anomaly in front of Pamela. And then a second later, it's gone. Don't make any funny faces.
I try not to, sorry.
Because you will be on TV making these funny faces.
As usual.
Yeah.
Back up. And stand over there a little.
Pamela directs me where to stand and where to shoot, because she has the benefit of knowing where the spirits are standing. And she communicates with them for their cooperation. So dark.
Capture through there too.
Where?
Through there.
Through that hallway, yeah.
Yeah, we were hearing some noises in here. Try to hear that lens flare. There's actually a lot going on in these pictures. Especially keep your eye in this area.
Are you starting to feel your neck injury a little bit?
Talking to me or him?
Yeah,
My
in
neck's
between the
been,
shoulder blades.
my neck's been bothering me. That's exactly where my neck hurts.
Yeah, that's this guy.
Great, thanks. As Pamela informed me I should empathically be picking up the neck injury of the spirit who was with us, I caught this on camera. A moving orb and a shaft of light. Here it is enhanced for detail. I told you my neck's been bothering me all day. Ooh, big one. Holy cow, man. Just then I caught the most impressive pictures in the bunch. A large, bright shaft of light. But more amazing, in the next picture, I caught a face.
Coming up on Local Haunts, incredible validations from the other side.
Somebody over here, Pam?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, I heard that.
You heard it, right?
And you might be able to pick up on the EVP that he was like, I thought you were going to take pictures.
Well, I was taking pictures.
Right. So when we first started filming here, that's what
Okay.
I was talking about here. Also, too, we do have a serious head injury. And then what I was talking about earlier is they go between these two buildings here.
We go to Ginger's.
Uh-huh.
Also
and
seen the
also
local
Roger
house.
brought one with him.
Ah, way to go, Roger.
So if you
BYOG.
take some pictures around Roger, because
Alright.
he's got somebody that's hanging out with
Okay,
him.
Roger.
You gotta watch that infrared because I'm catching lens flares right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Roger, come this way. You got a
Yeah.
IR light behind you.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is to his right?
Yeah, I'm still catching it.
Yeah.
It's my worst nightmare.
So Earthbounds will do that.
I think the head injury you were picking up here, when I was doing the EVP test here, I had the feeling that somebody died in the street and was in here.
Well, it's on the right side too. Right here.
Isn't that what happened to
on the
Jupiter?
right side? Don't
Well,
tell
the-
me anything.
Okay, well, the owner
You're
validated
telling
me.
me stuff.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, but it's down the right side, and it feels like my skin was ripped off right here, but my head feels like it was caved in on the right side, and it's like my eardrum is just blowing out. So it felt really hard on my right side.
Okay,
But that's different than the in between the back.
okay, right.
And then we have a female that likes to look in that mirror, so it would be really cool if we could capture
Oh, yeah.
her looking in the mirror over there.
Can I tell you what the head injury?
Go ahead.
Well, a gentleman was leaving Ginger's in November, while they were rebuilding this place.
Is there a
November of
bar,
last year.
Larry's or something like that down here? Is there a Larry's or is a Larry's sub or something
There
like
used to
that?
be, yes, there's a Larry Sub, and there used to be a Harry's bar.
A Harry's bar?
There's
About, what, 2
Oh, yeah, here's
miles
just do
away.
that one.
Okay, well, there's a
Pete's.
connection with that as well, you know?
But the guy was,
And then I'm seeing 1982 connected to this guy.
the guy was hit and killed right in front of this place.
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean it was 1982, but
No.
he's showing me 1982, but he's also showing me Harry's or Larry's, a bar, and also a yellow shirt. He has a yellow shirt.
Okay. Where's the other K2?
But also
Oh.
bloody. Yeah, but, and you also have a girl, this seems odd, but there's a female in here that she was bulimic when she was in the physical, and she actually died because of the fact that she was anorexic and bulimic for a long time, and so she'll actually go into the bathrooms in the earthbound state, and she's still
Purging?
purging.
Oh,
Yeah, she's in there, so it's really strange.
interesting.
I've never experienced that before with Earthbound Spirit. That was a new one.
Ah,
So she's still in that obsessive existence of wanting to be thin. And it kind of makes sense now that I think about really cool clothes, you know. But yeah, that was really strange. So we should be able to get something
So
in
her
there.
personal hell would be trapped in a place like this, where she'd
Yeah.
never be thin enough to fit in the clothes
Right.
that she wants to
Right.
go into.
So that was, we should hopefully pick up some EVP to validate that maybe while I'm talking here. But
yeah, they have one in a dressing room that likes to touch people as they're changing clothes too. Is that something we've talked about so far? Just then I had the strong sensation of a powerful energy walking up next to me.
That's the boss.
He's the boss, okay.
And he is different. Now, I don't know if we brought people with us or everybody just kind of knows we're doing this because we showed up here and came on over from all the different directions, you know. But he's the one that he had mommy issues. His mom abused him. Anyway, she was older. Kind of creepy. He had a heart attack, but actually had a hard time breathing. So it's one of those cause and effect things. So I'd like to say he had some sort of emphysema or smoking whatever, but he had a heart attack. So I mean, that was one of the first hits I got here too. And then also too, another hit while we're at it. Left side of my body was hot, the right side of my body was cold. So there was a death experience. I don't know what that was or what that could be. I don't know the illness of that, but I was hot on one side and cold on the other side. But that's definitely another earthbound that we have in here too. So
we got.
was there? Okay, you're talking now. Okay, y'all made the mistake of telling me this used to be an old grocery store, but I'm starting to have visions of the old grocery store here. So that's not validatable because y'all said that, but I am getting visions of it.
Now you know.
I remember what it looks like.
Yeah, describe some of the visions that you're seeing, and then
I just
Amy.
see supermarket.
Because it was back in the 50s.
Yeah.
It was a grocery store.
And there was like,
the 70s, right?
Yeah, it was into the, well.
okay, what was
I remember.
1982 and relevant to that?
It was be a grocery store in 82.
Okay, so that's what whoever's here is talking about 1982.
And I personally know the owner of the grocery store, and his daughter has asked me if he's here.
Coming up on Local Haunts, incredible validations from the other side.
Somebody over here, Pam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, I heard that.
You heard it, right?
And I personally know the owner of the grocery store, and his daughter has asked me if he's here.
He's now in spirit.
Yes, he's.
Okay, well, did he die of a heart attack and have emphysema? Because you notice how when the information is starting to come through and I say that there's a boss here? Because this place is layered, and so also too I'm getting the energies of Ginger, so people should understand when I get the visions and such, I'm getting all echoes of time. So I'm trying to sort through what I'm getting here. But the heart attack's definitely coming in, and I don't know what happened here, or if somebody, would it be, if you froze to death or something like that, or hypothermia or whatnot, would one side of your body feel hot and another side feel cold?
It could. In fact, as you're freezing to death, you actually feel hot. They actually find
Congestive heart failure can cause.
they find freeze
Yeah,
victims.
Would that make me feel hot on the left side and cold on the right side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because that's what I'm getting.
I don't remember his exact cause of death, but he was older, and it was something along the lines of that.
With breath and emphysema. And
Did he smoke?
Not that I recall. All of this I can, validate.
Yeah,
later.
definitely. There's that shy part of me that I never want to tell people that their family members are earthbound because it's scary. So I'm probably not going to validate that.
Well,
At
she
least now
says
I can.
she says she thinks that he's stubborn enough to not leave this place.
So maybe as we go through, we'll get some validations as far as maybe I'll open up a little bit more with that. But my natural mode is to protect people. And so that's where I'll kind of shut down a little bit.
Understandable.
Right, yeah. So, but whoever's in that back room is definitely the boss. We've got quite a few in here, but there's a lot down here at the beaches anyway. A lot of people just seem to kind of, also too, Jesus, people die of so many things, but I don't know if he had stroke issues as well, or if the left side also of his face went kind of funky. That might be him or somebody else. So,
I wonder if what now the dressing room was once an office when it was like a grocery store.
I don't know. I could psychically read it, but that's not what I'm going to do here. So, That's what people find different from me than, so you have a psychic come in here and they'll read it, but I'm not gonna do that, so.
You deal strictly with spirit communication.
What they're giving me here, so organized chaos is what we deal with here.
Okay.
They can see that, one thing they directed me to when I came out here was looking, first of all, that mirror, that girl in the mirror, which I'm pretty well convinced is the anorexic bulimic girl. But there's something about that exit sign up there that they were pointing to, and I don't know what it is.
The spirits were pointing to the exit sign?
Right. So I don't know if that's what they've decided is the way to get out of here, being that it says exit or whatnot, but if that's the way they go in and out. But it feels like there's not a lot of in and out activity through the front. It feels like,
Unless you're coming in with Roger.
well, and a lot of activity goes on, yeah, with people that, I mean, as far as the ones that stay here, through the air conditioning, through that way, through the
Okay.
walls,
Okay.
that way.
Into Ginger's.
Right. They share the space. So you think about the earthbound realms as being, this is their space. So sometimes people that, like the one that came with Roger, he'll be going back with Roger because he's with Roger, you're his angel right now.
I want to
So-
talk more about that after the shoot. But
Everybody, at one point in time or another, has somebody that hops along. It's no big deal. You have plenty, come on now. Plus, you've got some pretty strong ones.
that's why I
for
buy
sure.
all the gadgets and everybody else does.
Is his little friend, am I in his little friend right now?
You tell me.
I'm feeling somebody here.
Yeah. You're going to find that about me. I'm going to work on helping you validate yourself.
Can you grab the K2 and put the K2 in them and see if it'll spark it up? See if it'll light it up?
The device I'm holding won't hurt or harm you in any way. It's just a light that helps us understand if you're in this area. It just reads your energy. And I know that you can communicate through Pam, but this is by no means, shape, or form is intended to hurt you or make you leave. It just helps me understand that you're near me. The closer you get to this, the more the lights will light up.
So when he picked that up, I don't feel it there anymore.
Yeah.
I don't feel him. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't feel him. It's a him, not a it.
In fact, I will just set this down right here, and if you could move close to it, I'll step away. I'll step right here, so I'm not crowding you.
It's just a way for us to physically know that you're here. As Roger was giving instruction, the young boy that followed him to the investigation spoke up. Was he trying to make the K2 meter go off and could not?
Right here, and if you could move close to it, I'll step away. I'll step right here. Step away. I'll step right here. Step away. I'll step right here. Step away. I'll step right here.
Coming up on Local Haunts, incredible validations from the other side.
Somebody over here, Pam?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, I heard that.
You heard it, right?
As we continued our investigation of 33 Star, spiritual medium Pamela Theresa was working with Roger to open up and feel spirit, something everyone can do.
Safely, as you know, we've done this
Many.
many times that you don't have the fear anymore. So it's time to open up because everybody has a gift to feel. Everybody.
I understand.
So just reopen that. And
Well, I know Amy was able to do it, and she told me about her experiences, so I just need to work on it. And like you said, open
no,
up
you're
more.
going to feel somebody tonight, whether it be cool, but you're going to know through that inner head, okay, that's what I'm getting. Because we got somebody right here. See if maybe you can feel this person. So you want to slide in with your hand, so you want to read the energy right here, and then you'll feel a slight difference, possibly on the palm of your hand. Slide back out. You don't want to sit them in too long because then you'll become familiar with them. And then slide back in.
I need to work on it.
Go get it.
Okay. I feel, to me, it gets a little bit warmer, and it feels like my hand's going to sleep. That little tingly pins and needles sensation. That's what it comes across to me.
Amy, you want to come give it a feel?
And it feels different than the one earlier, the 14-year-old.
Right, they all feel different. So if you're looking for, there's a difference.
Is this on? This,
No.
no.
If that's mine, so.
Yeah.
I feel warmer here.
Yes. So you're just looking for a slight warmth. Earthbound, the reason why I wanted you to feel my physical body, earthbound spirits are similar to us because they're still in the physical realm.
I feel over here now.
Yeah, got to move them around a little bit. Hey, Stephen, you want to pick up and start and take some pictures while they're doing this? Because with their energies, you might be able to capture.
Yeah.
So keep giving a feel.
I got it.
Okay.
So if you, can I talk to it or is that disturbing?
Him.
Yes, talk to him.
If you are here, again, we have another K2 right here on the counter. And it won't hurt you. But as we're
It's right here.
feeling you, can you make that light up? Simple.
Can you come in and out? It's just slightly warmer. And it's that little electric field.
Is that what it feels like too? The same to you?
No, everybody comes to it in their own time and their own way. There's no rules as to how you connect with spirit.
There you go, right where Amy's hand was. As I was taking pictures, I caught this right as Amy said she could feel the spirit standing here. This is amazing validation for feeling spirit. And this is exactly where Pamela said he was standing. Just to validate you. You see it?
Yep.
Right where your hand is. Where you say he's
Exactly when you said he's right there. Well, right about
If you would like to book Pamela Theresa for private or group reads, go to Local Haunts Trinity on Facebook or mediumintheraw.com. You can also book Pamela for personal or group reads and reconnect to lost loved ones.